Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 4 of Locomotives in Review. Today is a very special episode, one that I've been looking forward to making for a very long time. We're going to be taking a look at Union Pacific 4014. So, without further ado, let's get into it. So, the 4014 was one of 25 4000 class steam locomotives built for the Union Pacific in the 1940s. The locomotives had a large 488 wheel arrangement, which would require the locomotives to be articulated. Due to the engine's large size, they would soon become known as big boys by the train crews and maintenance crews, and eventually the name would stick and become the official name for the class. The 4014, built in 1941 by Alco, would faithfully serve the Union Pacific for over 20 years, hauling long, heavy trains over the Wasatch Mountains. But in 1959, the 4014 would be pulled from service and would later be retired in 1961. But in the same year, the Union Pacific would donate the 4014 to the California Railway Locomotive Historical Society, where the engine would be put on display and preserved for many years. In 2013, the Union Pacific once again would take ownership of the 4014 with plans to restore the engine to operational status, alongside Union Pacific 844. Later that year, the locomotive would be transported from California to Union Pacific steam shops in Cheyenne, Wyoming. The engine's restoration would take place from 2016 to 2019, with the engine being thoroughly disassembled, with parts cleaned, rebuilt and such, and the engine would be put back together and will go under her first steam tests in early 2019. In May of 2019, the 4014 would be taken out on the rails for the first time since the early 60s, and would travel under her own steam. The 4014's first excursion would double for its first excursion. The 4014 would double head with the 844 to Ogden, Utah, for the 150th anniversary of the driving of the Golden Spike at Promontory. And as of today, the 4014 has continued to tour Union Pacific system, going all over the system to many different states, and being put on display in several notable cities, and attracting thousands trackside to either see her on display or watch her go past. I was one of the lucky ones who was able to go see her on many occasions, look at her on display, and watch her go through many towns. And I had a really fun time doing it, so yeah. Well, I hope you all have enjoyed this episode of Locomotives in Review. I know I have enjoyed making it and filming it and all that. If you want to see more great content like this, don't forget to subscribe. It helps out the channel. And if you liked the video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you want to see more videos like this, don't forget to comment. Maybe leave suggestions for future videos. So this is CNW1015 signing off. Have a wonderful rest of your day.